My name is Aaron, and this is Talks on the Rocks. Today's guest is my homie, Esdras Ochoa, master taquero. And for his drink, we'll be making him a smoky take on everyone's favorite agua fresca, horchata. First, we toast the three main ingredients: walnuts, pepitas, and jasmine rice. As the taquero, Esdras is no stranger to smoke. It's in his bloodline. Next, we steep our batch in 3 to 1 parts water overnight, because success wasn't built in a day. It's all downhill from here. Blend it and fine strain it. Now we sweeten it with my homemade canela syrup. Just like Esdras after a long hard day, chill it and serve it over ice. And this mezcal right here, it's for me. Salud.
Smooth. Damn. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of the walnut. I'm getting a little bit of the rice. Definitely the smokiness. The little toasted pepita, and that's actually my favorite part about this drink. You get the little saltiness, crisp, especially the ones on top. I got like a snack and I got my drink going on at the same time. Smoking is definitely reminds me of my job. Being in the back of the restaurant, cooking carne asada, chorizo, pollo, al carbón. That's definitely reminding me of my job, man, which I don't mind. You know, I'm happy about. I like to make tacos, I like to cook carne asada. That's what I do. So my name is Esdras Ochoa, and I'm a professional taquero de corazón. My first job ever, it goes back to 6th grade down in Calexico, California. It was a paper boy. I had my own route. I wanted to buy a bunch of toys, a bunch of cool tennis shoes. My parents couldn't do it, so I had to get my own job. I had my route. It was about 50 different houses, and I always try to get more customers. 115-degree weather, riding my bike up little hills and stuff, right next to the All-American Canal. Took me about a year and a half, then I couldn't do it anymore. Especially being young, it's hard to get jobs over there unless you're going to work in the fields, which I did a few times with some of my friends' parents. They were in the industry, and I was doing the lechuga, espárrago, and melon and sandía for a while to get weekend money to go out to Mexicali and go to the clubs over there at 15, 16 years old with a fake ID. Those were the good old times. But the first job when I came across food was actually at McDonald's. At McDonald's, I was kind of a friend of the son of one of the owners of McDonald's there in Calexico, and my mom convinced his mom, and so he got me a job there. I was there for about maybe a year. It was definitely hard. It was not something I was used to, you know. So it's very hard to get a job as a teenager in Calexico, in any fast food restaurant or anything. But I scored that job, so to me it was like winning the lottery, believe it or not, after doing the paper route. After that, I went to the competitors, the competition. It's called Hamburger Stand, 39-cent burgers back in the day. And I love that job. It's probably one of my favorite jobs I ever had. So the difference between McDonald's and Hamburger Stand was that Hamburger Stand was like a privately owned little burger joint, and the owner was there most of the time, you know, but not at night, and that's when I came in. So a bunch of high school kids, you know, playing hockey in the back of the restaurant with the frozen burger patties with brooms and stuff, messing around with the chili. Those of you that ever went to Hamburger Stand, yeah, there was a lot of ingredients in that chili, not by it was by accident. That Dr. Pepper, it had a bunch of stuff. And it started as a dare, you know? Dude, I dare you to put a cup of Sprite on that chili. Dude, I dare you, all right, boom. Dude, I dare you to, it just went on and went on. Till eventually it went out of business. But I don't think it was a chili, it was something else. But it was my favorite job I had as a kid growing up. I was there for like 2 years, and that's how I made money to go through all my cool stages, you know, growing up. I was big into clothing, into fashion. My parents couldn't buy me much, you know, so I had to work early on to buy my own cool stuff. I came into the food industry. I actually studied fashion design and merchandising. That's why I came to LA back in 2003, 2004. I studied fashion design and merchandising at the Art Institute right there in Koreatown. It's not there anymore, but I did that program. I was there for like 2.5 years. I graduated in 2005. The economy was okay, but the industry was kind of iffy. I never went into the industry when I should have. I was in the casino industry at the time while I was going to school. Had a better paying job then, so I never took that pay cut. I wish I should have done, because fashion is one of my passions. So in the casino, I was in short words, I got paid to gamble. I got paid to play blackjack, to play all the Asian games. Pretty much sit on the table for 8 hours, make sure nobody's cheating, place bets here and there, and just made money for my company. I was kind of inside then, yeah. It was the coolest job for the first 6 months. After that, it got old. It got super repetitive. The economy hit in 2009. We got laid off. Our company was kind of going through stuff. We got laid off, and me and one of my best friends, Javier, I had an idea before this, to have Mexicali style tacos here in LA, which is the style that I never really seen here in LA. Well, Mexicali style, the kind of tacos we have up in the north, in el norte, Sonora, Mexicali. We're mixing different. Instead of having your traditional tortillas, we use the very popular, the flour tortillas, with a bunch of lard and all the good stuff, So the carne asada, it's king in the north. That's what we're known for. Cooked over mezquite, and you have a huge array of salsa bars, guacamole, pickled onions, 4 or 5 kinds of salsas, your little cabbage, minced cabbage, and your limes, and just the array of fun toppings, man. It's never ending. So you get a taco. If you're running low on cash, you order 1 taco, you come up with like a taco salad, dude. And then you get free beans on the spot too. So that's how we pulled it off growing up, And that's what I try to bring to LA. Yeah, the Mexicali taco experience. We actually started as a taco stand. So when we lost our jobs, me and my buddy, I gave him my idea, about selling tacos. Obviously, we weren't ballers. We didn't have any money. So we had a couple bucks here and there. We put them together. I traded my Honda Civic at the time for a Dodge Ram. Bought a grill at Costco, bought a canopy, and bought some portable chairs and just a couple coolers and just a makeshift portable restaurant in an empty parking lot in downtown LA. It started super slow, but what kept us going was that everybody that went to the actual stand kept on coming back. We had fools that would go there and go 7 days in a row. And that's when we're like, dude, we got something here, bro. Like, these tacos must be good. We love them because we grew up with them, but no, I think, it speaks for itself. And that's what kept the passion going. Eventually, with the Twitter thing, the Facebook, and Instagram, some foodies and food bloggers, they hit up the spot, the joint. And so the first one was this food blogger. She was a really cool friend of ours. Lady Duquesne was her handle. And I think she was the first one that made the actual first blog and with pictures and all that fun stuff. We weren't used to this stuff, so we were like, dude, this is cool. Go online and show your mom and show your cousins, like, oh, check it out. Like, I'm on the internet, After that, I think Bill Esparzo, he let on, and he's the first one that really blasted it out. And all of a sudden, boom, we had lines out the door. Lines out the parking lot, my bad. That led to another. Eventually, there was the TacoMadness by LA Taco. We got voted best tacos in LA there, 2011. That was one of the festivals in Guelaguetza, yes. Great party. So that took us to the next level. We started getting massive lines every night, Wednesday through Saturday. We would sell out like 3 hours after we got there. We would go there, try to set up, and there'd be a line already waiting for us. Very humbling, very super thankful. It changed my life. But eventually, all this cool stuff, the health department caught on. They were literally a block away from the stand. I don't know how we got away with it for 2.5 years. They caught on, they busted us, and they're like, dude, are you serious? You guys can't be selling tacos in the middle of the street. We're like, really? You can't? Okay. We played it off. I guess they felt bad for us, so they didn't take our stuff or they didn't fine us or anything. But that's when we're like, dude, all right, like, I guess that's a sign we gotta move on. We partnered up with one of our really close friends, Paul Yu. I met as a customer. Yes, he's one of our first customers at the taco stand. He actually lives on the west side. He used to make the trek just to eat our tacos like 2-3 times a week. Mind you, we were only there 4 days a week. So he was pretty much every day, and every time he came back with like new friends, relatives, cousins, and he would just go crazy on our food and we were just so humbled and so thankful to Paul. Going from the street stand to the brick and mortar, it was like night and day. I was used to, working 8 p.m. till midnight, Wednesday through Saturday. After the rush was gone, the meat was all sold out, the tortillas were gone. We would pack up, put everything in a cooler, back on my truck, go home and go to bed, go back to playing video games, go back to just, hanging out. The brick and mortar was a whole different game. It was being there 12, 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week without end, It was definitely not what I thought it would be, but we were in it already, so we couldn't back up. But then, we figured out how to get the ball rolling the right way, how to train people how to do certain things, how to do it, how to mass produce it, and the support of our loyal customers from the street stand, started coming little by little. So we had the passion was back on board, the passion was back on track, and that's what kept us going. Now, we were able to cruise from there on. I don't know if I would have done it again. Now, I would definitely do it again, I love what I do. I love making tacos, and I love pleasing the crowds, with our carne asada and our tortillas and salsa. So this is definitely what I do, and I love doing it. So if you like this conversation, if you like these cool topics and amazing drinks like this horchata right here by Aaron Melendrez, please click subscribe right here. You won't regret it at all. For more future cocktails and more super awesome, very interesting people here in LA. You'll love it. I'm opening another concept, another restaurant. It's called Salazar, and it's gonna be in pretty much Atwater Village, Elysian Park, and Silver Lake, right next to the LA River, which we're super excited about. It's gonna be a huge open space. It used to be a mechanic shop, so if you can get the feel and the vibe of that, we're trying to turn it into like a stranded mechanic, like you're stranded in Baja in an old mechanic shop over there, and all of a sudden here comes a taco man and just starts busting out handmade tortillas and nice cuts of meat over mesquite. So we definitely want to try to do a whole experience in that concept, as far as the flavors, the style, the tradition, the service, your surroundings. So I'm super excited about that. I got my hands tied up on that. We're getting ready to open very soon. Dying of excitement for this. It's gonna be amazing. I mean, growing up, I've always wanted to do something big. I always wanted to be an example for others, I always wanted to make my parents proud and my friends, my family. And I don't know if I ever saw myself doing what I do now, but I feel like by the hard work that we put into it, all our efforts, and really by pursuing our dreams, I think we could all achieve those goals in life, Personally, I think I'm going on the right track from all the sacrifices I've done. And of course, all the blessings and all the open doors that have happened, it's from our efforts. And I really encourage, all the people out there, that are chasing their dreams. If you have a couple of obstacles, just pull through and just keep on pushing. And whatever your passion is, whatever your desires are, if there's the right desires for the right reasons, and you just pull through all the way with hard work and dedication, you can achieve your goals and be a tool for other people and please people and make people happy around you. If you're happy, you can pull it off. So work hard, get it done.